Let's see what we got, my nigga. Let's see what we got. So, if you watching this on a playback, I'm doing this purposely. I wanted to have a live where I just come straight in with it. So, shout out to everybody who's been working. Shout out everybody who's had their hand in this tumultuous, this turbulent situation that we are currently engaged in. Tonight, I wanted to have a celebration of sorts, that we could, for just a moment, take pride in what we've done so far. And that's what I wanted to do tonight. I wanted to show love to everybody who has been working tirelessly behind the scenes, making this movement no longer a dream or, something of fiction, but actually something that not only is official in our urban community, but also something real when it comes to the judicial system. So, first of all, I don't want to go down no list. I don't want to do no list, because I don't think that it would truly. How do I say what each person has contributed to the movement? I believe everybody, if you have, put any time, any effort, any resources into this movement, then this is your celebration tonight. And I want us to take a moment and revel in the fact that we actually scored a real goal in real court. And that shit is crazy. So we finna get into it tonight, my nigga. Get ready for it.
Yeah, this is crazy.
One down the track, dog. Fang the stain down. Bishop Bang. Rest in peace, nigga Tennessee. Hold up. Yeah. I'm the flame of the city. Yeah. The flame of the city. So we speak the language of the air. I'm the flame of the city. The flame of the city. The flame of the city. Wow, yeah. Dry tears run down, only I can see them. My smile ain't for real, only my mama see it. A city flame in a third world. Heat on, cause I need to live long in this cold world. Certified style, was a wild child. Burned down the whole town, like whoa now. Set tripping when the X kick in. I'm working hard like a Mexican, and I'd rather be alone right now. But every girl in my phone hold me down. Rock with me, I be on loud. Weed, styrofoam, $200 cologne, like Sweet Jones. Yeah, and when you call on me, I'll be there. It feel good, cause I'm living as the flame of the city. Yeah, I'm the flame of the city. The flame of the city. So we speak the language of the air. I'm the flame of the city. Flame of the city. The flame of the city. Wow. Yeah, I still.
Shout out to that nigga. Famous stranger on that right there. All right, now, like I said, I want it to be. I want it to be a, you know, a celebration, but also I want us to take heed. I want us to take heed of what's also taking place. This was on my mind. I feel like it's highly connected to what we're doing here. So Katrina on Conversation with Me podcast, she covered a story. That's another one we need to talk about. You got to go to Katrina's channel and see. She don't be bullshitting. She got like, and them damn lights so bright I can't even see what the fuck that say. It's daily affirmations, and where she just give you tidbits of, you know, just thoughts. That's another thing that is just you can't teach that. Like, you got to actually have that shit in you. But she covered this story right here. That is fucking crazy. And she said somebody did that shit too.
And look at your future. If you want to keep up, and look at your future. If you want to keep up the riffraff.
Supported me and really knows what's going on. Thank you all. I've been going through a custody battle. I've been going through having my ex-wife say I molested my children and all kinds of craziness. Been fighting for custody for 3 years. So, you know, shit has been real crazy. What's up, Oliver? You know about this. Going through it with my ex-wife, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, started dating somebody new, and she got pregnant. And, you know, we got in a fight. First thing she does, right, want to do the same thing. You know, we want to see your kids, blah, blah, blah. It's the holidays, man. I don't have no family, nothing. Anyway, I just did something crazy, man. I just shot my ex-girlfriend in the head, bro. Felt like a dream. Like, I never thought I would be that guy. I can't go to prison, so the person that really started my depression and all of this is my ex-wife. So she next, and then I'm going to do myself too. But I just wanted to say this to people. Don't play with people's emotions, man. Don't lie on these men. Oh, here's my ex-wife right here. Today's the day.
Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Mm. Mm. What I'm gonna say is when Katrina first sent that to me, actually no, I didn't see it. I didn't even see it until she did this video on it. And honestly, as much as I, you know what I'm saying, hate a nab and what a nab does, it's some eerie with this shit. I don't know what it is, but it's. I mean, obviously, you know what it is, but it's something extremely eerie about that. And it's extremely heavy because what you have is two sides. I'm saying, hey man, this shit serious. Don't fuck up a nigga life like that. Cause niggas is different and all that. But when you actually see that shit carried out, there's nothing in that can make me say, you know what I'm saying, man, none of that shit. If anything, this pushes me closer to our goal of making it to where a nigga does not feel hopeless. When you listen to this video and the way Katrina's breaking it down, this ain't no street nigga. This ain't no fucking gang banging hood nigga. This is a fucking RN, went to college for 8 years, regular everyday nigga. Or fuck the nigga shit. This is a black man, a successful black man. Katrina spoke and she said, for someone of that stature, who kept it together for that long, he kept it together for all that time at school and you know what I'm saying, getting you know, successful in you know, abiding by the laws, doing everything right. Even he was not above what every man is susceptible to. What will be your argument as a nab? And I'm sure, you know, well, how you justifying death and all that shit? And it's like, that's the wrong argument to get into, because then what happens is that ends up being what you're going to have to do in order to argue with somebody. In order to argue with somebody about this, you would have to take the side of, well, he wasn't fucked up because, and it's like, when the shit go this far, you know what I'm saying, it really is hard to be anywhere near that type of person, because I feel like that's a very slippery slope when you go to justifying these type of things. Even though no revolution has ever been without bloodshed. The fucking Boston Tea Party, there was no revolution without bloodshed. There is no revolution written down on paper. That's just a long truce. There's no revolution without bloodshed, and it's some scary shit. And it's like those the people he killed, they didn't do anything illegal. If I told Kayla, I want you to look up every death where the motive was kids being stripped away from the father, a father being threatened with child support, a father being threatened with not being able to see his kids, anything along those lines. I'm sure the cases that they would bring up would be just retarded. This is all the way back from Ray Caruth. There was no illegal act until the man went and murdered the woman, sometime murdering the woman and the child. That's when by the book, that's when the illegal act took place, when he assaulted or murdered and murdered the woman. And at that very moment, you know, we have to start looking. It's like, sweetheart, you can play that game and talk to the nabs online about, he need to take care of his kids. Like, what in the fuck are you going to say to the nigga when he comes there on that, and he don't have no way out because you legally, you know what the fuck you did. The fact that you're able to do that to a man and it's legal, you know about it. You're going to warn your son about it. If your son becomes anybody and a bitch comes through and gets pregnant, you're going to say she trapped him with the child. You know, you're not fucking oblivious to what the fuck is going on, how the legal system is being used to destroy a man. And that suffering silent shit, you can't stand by that, because when you see one of these willy-dilly niggas come out the fucking closet, you clap your hands and shit like that. So for a nigga not to be emotional would be something that you don't fuck with, because masculinity, where a nigga should go, you know, go cry in the corner where the family can't see him, that's toxic if he's that much of a man that he doesn't let his emotions show. You want a motherfucker to be like you and be fucking irritable and spontaneous and act off emotion. Well, this is, you can't get no more emotional than that. With this Ftn Bae case, you know, it's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster. And it's been a roller coaster not because we don't have a moral, you know, a moral stance that is heavy, a moral stance that, you know, anybody can push behind. The issue that we're having is when it comes to the judicial system. And it's so crazy that the place where you interview, what happens when speaking legalese does not accurately depict what's going on. Speaking politically correct makes what I'm saying a lie. It's very simple. This is, you can see exactly what's going on. You don't, hold on. Cause this bitch make me mad.
God, keep me out the way of these niggas. Caught my pistol, told my granny for to pray for a nigga. You can't call that boy your brother cause you ate with a nigga.
you know, and even more to that, why would I think that where I would be able to go to get justice would be the judicial system? When you get put in situations like these, it really makes you admire the people who said, fuck I'm not going to wait on the judicial system to do what's right. Fuck that. You know, I understand, you know, you got to go lobby and all this shit. And how long do you have to lobby before you can get a law change? Well, you know, just come on, that shit, man. Come on, that shit, man. Nigga done been through the system and seen how this shit go. Motherfucker just hope that they can stall you long enough to where you just run out of resources and you can't come out this bitch and protest no more. Is this gonna make you put a motherfucking a fucking hurry on this shit? Or is this what the fuck you wanted? Or is this what the fuck you been waiting on? You look at fucking clear biased within the American legal system, clear bias when it comes to race, when it comes to class, when it comes to gender. I think it's extremely simple. A man fucks a woman. The woman should be the more conscious. She should be the more logical because it's her body. She's going to be the one that has to go through the 9 months, no matter what. No matter if he stays or he leaves, whatever the fuck, she has to go through it. But if she decides that she does not want to be a mother, she can hit the button, abort the child. Let's go first. And there'll be no harm done. No harm, no foul, out the door. If she doesn't have the $400 for the abortion, she can have the child and just leave the child in the hospital and go to the club the same night. No harm, no foul. Shout out to that boy Shaka. You gotta go to the IG. I can't see nothing. I'm gonna have to get some stronger damn glasses. No matter what she does, there is no harm, no foul. There is no way that the government can force a mother to be a parent. They cannot force a woman to be a parent. At birth, she can make a decision while the child is in her stomach. She can make the decision. The father has no choice other than wearing the condom or not wearing the condom. If this is all good and well, if it's all good and well and it's all legal for the woman to be able to drop the baby off, whatever the fuck she want to do, at the very least, shouldn't a man be able to say, okay, well, it was a one-night stand. I'm definitely not signing up for no 18 years, so I'm just going to sign my rights away. And y'all, I don't give a fuck about no child. Fuck a child. I'm going back to live my life. Bitch, you got life fucked up. Sign the paper. You have no rights to the child. He goes his way the same way the mother would be able to do. That would only seem fair. That's not the case. That's not the case. And you know, when you start looking at, you start looking at conspiracy theories and you start looking around at different shit, you stop believing in coincidences. You stop believing in, it's just happenstance, because you start seeing how these people work. They make plans by the 100 year. They don't make no plan for this week. I'm gonna goddamn go ahead, get that motherfucker. I'm finna go by that goddamn ounce of Reggie. I'm finna go on up there to goddamn Missouri Airport. I'm finna go boom that bitch, and I'm gonna hit be home up and say, hey, look, let me get a some of that gas, and I'm gonna mix the gas in with the rest of the Reggie. I'm gonna boom that bitch. Niggas is living minute to minute, second to second. These motherfuckers is laying down fucking law that doesn't even have shit to do with them being alive. All you have to do is put somebody in the system and it works. Anybody can be in the system and it works. Our system, you can put the right motherfucker in the system and the shit still don't goddamn work right. And I don't think that shit is by fucking happenstance. Why the fuck would the law say that the motherfucker who has no fucking say-so in this whole situation, the nigga who has no say-so, that's the motherfucker that by law is obligated? How in the fuck does that make sense? It makes no fucking sense unless this type of shit was the plan. Because honestly, when you really think about it, I would have to think of let's take 9/11. So Bush wanted oil. Because he's in the oil business, he could see that they were running out of oil in Texas. So they needed another place. Iraq got the oil. So we just gonna create all of this shit and we're gonna, set up all these situations to where we can get the American people to back, not only back, but be adamant about becoming a Navy SEAL so you can be in the fight and all these things. Be adamant about that. And you would go fuck with the people in their homeland and antagonize them so that you can get footage that makes them look like they're the bad people. You antagonize them, you start soft and then you get a little harder than medium and it keeps going up. And really, all you wanted was for them to get mad enough to revolt in the first place. That's what you wanted. You wanted them to get mad enough to revolt and start fighting. You're really wondering what in the fuck took y'all so long. And if you think like that, if you put that model on top of us and say, instead of the Iraqi people and the oil is what you wanted, what if you say you want black men and you want their organs? And like I said, and you know what's crazy, man? When you start talking and trying to think inside the mind of the real devils, of the real evil people, you start sounding crazy. Me seeing this shit right here, I was never supposed to be in the street. I was talking to Max today about about some, you know, some politics shit, whatever. I was telling him why I don't recognize certain people. Why I feel like, you know what I'm saying, certain shit is watered down. I was never supposed to be in the street, because even if I did create violence with someone, that's not what I wanted to do. Violence is not where I'm home. That's not when I feel comfortable. I don't feel at ease, at peace when I'm creating violence, when I'm thinking of creating violence, when I'm making violence plans. That's not my spot. And as we were young and in the street, that's what you know, thought like, yeah, I need to, you know, so you'll push yourself to be able to, you know, create violence, because that's how you know what I'm saying, become a big dog and shit. But I never liked it. That was never my shit. When I see, to me, it doesn't matter how much they try to desensitize me to death, not even death, to murder, violent death, violent. It wouldn't matter how much they try to desensitize me to it. When I see it, it bothers me. Something in me says that shit is wrong. As the founder and the fearless leader of the Men Too movement, the man who fights tooth and nail, hates the nab. I can't even stand to hear a nab talk. I hate the way nabs talk. But I also hate to hear nothing ass niggas talk. I hate hearing stupid melanated people. It embarrasses me, because I know that the devils are looking on, laughing. They love to see the niggas with money have no intellect. Wouldn't matter how good you bounce a ball, throw a punch, it doesn't fucking matter. They know that you chasing a ring, a greatest of all time title. That shit will be insignificant in the scheme of things. They understand that's all a distraction. We just don't. When I see shit like this, it bothers me. No matter, you know, Asiatic sent me a video. Asiatic sent me a video of one of King Von's one of King Von's homeboys, a nigga named A-Roy, supposedly got shot down or something like that. I still haven't seen the video of Slim 400 being murdered. These things do not interest me. Something in my spirit it's not where I draw power from, to see a nigga eyes go dead and shit like that. Watch a nigga convulse. And honestly, I think it's a lot more niggas that feel the same way. I want to say that no nigga is home or at peace with violence. but we in some type of fucking cycle to where that's how we have to purport ourselves. And then we go right back to the imagery of the school shooters and then the imagery of the rappers. The rappers have to all day long say how much. Shock, you got to go to the IG. You got to go to the IG, Shock. I can't see the text messages. The fuck? Yeah, go to the IG. I can't see nothing else. You know, dog. You know, dog. You know, we doing the reboot of the rap trap. We doing the reboot of it. Shout out Kayla, shout out Grump. They're working closer with that. Obviously, Mello Jones, Brad Mays, the author of Third Second Chance. He's on the book side of it. And you're exactly right. You're exactly right, Shaka. You know, as you know, we doing the reboot, we shooting the new, like, so we doing everything right now. So I don't have the time for no play and none of that, you know, no bullshit. And you know, it's crazy because as the Men Too movement for the last feel like 2 months, as it has taken the lead in my life, I feel like a onlooker to the game. And when I say the game, I mean just black entertainment, period. And when you take that side seat, that visitor seat, WAC 100, they got some shit on Clubhouse. Troll Nation and Charleston White and New York Bloods and I'm talking about just from the sideline, from the fucking sideline. This shit is a well-oiled machine. A nigga does not have to be taught where the money is. You automatically know the money is in destroying black people. That's how you get views. That's how you get some money. And you know, as I do the YouTube class and shit like that, even from that vantage point, after I've been paid to fix someone's channel, I have an obligation to get them traffic, to put them on the right path on what to talk about, and because this is the entertainment business and this shit is about numbers. But when I sit back as a viewer who's just watching the internet so I can rest my mind from the fucking minutia of where you have to go and protest permits and this is the fuck and all this shit. Lobbyists, you gotta go between this month and this month. I've revised, and I say I, but it's a team thing. We've revised this Men Too speech at least 7 times. But as I look onto the internet as a viewer, what is going to get you the most views, what we know how to do best, is tear down a nigga. Tear down a nigga, make you a nickel. Academics getting a gun pulled on them, and this is prime time TV. Cause I guess what it is that you got to think about how long have you been watching the internet? How long have you been on the internet? How long have you watched the internet? I hated being locked up. I hated being locked up. One of the main reasons why I hated it was the monotony. The reason why when you come home from being locked up, the reason why that whole shit seems like a blur is because every day was the same. Every day was the same. On Consaco's Rap School, I got a new show coming with this new reboot thing we doing, called Don't Go Viral. And the reason why I can do that show is because I've watched niggas come into this game. I've seen every angle that you can come into this motherfucker, and nothing sustains. When you look, I can show you. And shout out to that nigga Mello Jones. He came through and I'm coming to it. Shout out to that nigga. You already know Tyrone Johnson came heavy. He said, Ayo Nation. And he shouted out Eric the Longshoreman. Let me show you something. I want to know if y'all remember this person.
Hey y'all, so I decided that I was gonna start wearing my real hair. But when I looked at it, I had a gray hair here, a gray hair there. So me thinking that my hair is strong enough to take chemicals, dude, no, it wasn't. I put the dye on, jumped in the shower, rinsing it out, and as I'm rinsing it out, dude, my hair is steady coming out as I'm rinsing my hair out. Look, it's just falling. Look, it falls out in clumps. Watch. Oh shoot. Look, it's just falling out. And I don't even know. It's like it's melted on the end. Like I don't even know. Look at it. Like I'm over it. Like look all of it.
Yeah, because what I'm saying is, it's like, dog, and I know that, you know, everybody has to get it how they live, because as niggas, we hate to let a nigga see that we not doing that good and we need help. That's the last thing that we want a nigga to see. And that's where our problem lies, is the very people that we supposed to call on is the main people that we try to hide what's going on behind the door when it's going on everywhere. I say that to say, if this is what we call entertainment, I feel like we need to stop. I've been asking for a crime fast for damn near half a decade now. I've been asking for a all machine stop of the rap game. Stop. Everything needs to stop. I was talking to Brian Turner. I was talking to Brian, and I told Brian, if you in a house, so if you in a house or you in a car and I had $40 in my pocket, you gonna tell everybody, oh, stop that moving. Everybody stop moving. Let me goddamn stop that goddamn moving. Everybody stop. You know what I'm saying? Because something is afoot and we need to figure some shit out. I'm saying, if what we're seeing day for day, not asking nobody to stop their life, but if your life if it revolves around detrimental behavior, if you still trying to be a criminal out here in 2021, the fuck, it's 2022, what the fuck can a nigga say to you, my nigga? You don't want to stop so we can find out what's going on, but you want us to be out this bitch protesting when you get... That's retarded, my nigga. There's a video on Katrina's Instagram. Her Instagram is CWM. Instagram is KRG2858. Let's see what my memory is. KRG2858, I think. Somebody put Katrina Instagram in the chat. There's a video of a bitch. She's dressed like an old lady, and she's in line at Walmart, and somebody's recording her. So this is obviously something that they plan. And just out of nowhere, she raises her hand and screams, "I got my food stamp card! I got my food stamp card! I got my food stamp card!" And then commences to twerking. Not, when you go see it, it's like, it is extremely corny, it's extremely embarrassing. And it's like, dog, if this is where entertainment is in our community, we need to stop. We need to stop. If where we're at in the judicial system is niggas is getting absorbing amount of time, then we have to get the fuck out the legal system. And you not finna tell me, shit, you can be they can plant dope on you. My nigga, we not at that point. We haven't even got to that point to where they have to do that. They can go on a local fucking social media or go to their local fucking Snapchat and see every one of you niggas selling fake perks and got their gas. Everything needs to cease. If this right here isn't evidence enough that we need to cease, we have to cease. Dog, it's one thing that I can't even cover all the niggas who getting killed and locked up and everything destroyed on the rap trap. But my nigga, it's getting to a point now I can't even watch the videos in enough time. I still have not seen the Casanova case. I still not seen the Slim 400 murder. And here it is. I'm getting a video of another nigga connected to fucking King Von get killed. Quando Rondo starting shit with niggas trying to fucking academic getting gun pulled on all these things. And there is no other way to fix our community than for everything to cease. And that's a hard sell. The reason why it's a hard sell, because this entertainment business, now I really want to put that. I want to put that on something. I think if we could get entertainment industry, this is what the problem is. Let's take the New York Bloods. As soon as this YouTube prison genre became a thing, it made it to where I'm in the entertainment industry. Now everybody can call themselves a motivational speaker. As soon as the talentless become the main source of entertainment, we have a fucking problem. We have a problem. You look at, I watched that whole New York Blood situation happen. I watched the whole, I'm talking about from inception. Platforms, black platforms, we have to start taking some accountability. You can't be that fucking attention starved, view starved, that you don't give a fuck that you're feeding fuel to the fire. The interviews that you do not do numbers unless you do what Vlad and all the rest of the culture vultures do. You motherfuckers have no shame. I've seen platforms set up. Queen's Flip. Let's get down to it. I saw Queen's Flip have two people across from each other. I don't know who the fuck these people are. These people have some type of fucking beef. These people are fucking nobodies. Come to find out, these motherfuckers are people in the comments that he brought to the studio so that they can fight on camera. And then you come on your platform and start talking about, oh man, you know, man, crazy that, man, what's your name got shot? What? Are you fucking serious? Stop hiding what you're doing under some shit like we want to bring people together so we can have resolution. You brought people together so you can get views. Charleston White, you're not talking because you want to help anybody. You're an old man that is enjoying attention. You don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do and how to market yourself. This is why your conversation is what it is. Whack. Why the fuck do you feel you need to, like, what the fuck do you got going on, my nigga? If we gonna talk about it, then we have to talk about it, my nigga. If you is that big and fucking, why the fuck is you on the internet arguing with internet gangbangers? Admit it for what it is. You not on here because niggas need to know the fucking history. Nah, my nigga, you on this bitch because it make money. You and the nigga that ran that show, y'all just had an argument about the fucking channel. If you have to beef on the internet, you're not doing well. When the last time you seen Jay-Z on the internet beefing with somebody? Not on this motherfucker because you trying to help nobody. You trying to get paid. There is no way to be the realest nigga on the internet. No matter what channel you have, it's going to be somebody in the comments saying, this is the realest channel on YouTube. This is why I tell you old niggas, dog, get the fuck off the internet. You don't understand it. Watching that New York blood situation from its inception, it was disgraceful. A motherfucker looking from that don't know what the fuck going on will put them niggas who was up there that really, I'm talking when it really meant something to have on that color, when it really meant something, when you had to put it in for that, they wouldn't know the difference between you and fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine. Everybody can't be fucking famous. Oh man, I mean, you need to start a podcast, bro. You don't have a podcast because you argue with people, my nigga. That's not a fucking podcast. It makes it hard to even, you know, talk about the rap trap because these niggas is in the same fucking situation. In order for their numbers to go up, they have to beef with a nigga. These motherfuckers see their numbers when they don't talk about somebody. Man, this the last time I'm addressing this shit, man. This is the last time I'm addressing this shit, man. This shit really just. The fuck, man? Shameful. Shameful. You look at these niggas. man, you look at these niggas, man, and it's you know, the owner of Olive Leaf Extract, he told me something. He said a nigga over 40 it's nothing in the world that should make him want to go live. A nigga over 40 has no reason to be going live. This fucking internet has destroyed more fucking legends than a little bit, my nigga. My nigga, you know, maybe it was a nigga couldn't watch the video he wanted to watch when he wanted to watch it. Maybe a nigga couldn't, fucking go on Pornhub and pick the category that he wants to watch. But I'll be damn, my nigga. Some of this shit a nigga ain't want to know. Some of this shit a nigga ain't want to know, my nigga. I didn't need to know what drug DMX was on, and I didn't. It's crazy, my nigga. Like that ignorance is bliss shit. That shit just, it makes so much sense now. I watched them niggas, and I keep going back to that situation because them niggas, in my mind, just high fucking respect and high regard. And I watched these niggas allow the internet to revert them back to the age they were when they got popped and went back. It's a nigga named Tankhead, a New York nigga. Nigga got out of prison, heard about all the success the blood niggas was having, and came out like, well, shit, if them niggas already know what it is with me. I watched them niggas that were on that first Queen's Flip episode. I watched each one of those niggas go to make their own YouTube channel only to say disparaging things about the other people that they were sitting on that couch with. Right now, if you go look up any one of these niggas' shit, you gonna see a nigga say, that nigga was a rat, that nigga was fucking with boys, that nigga. And it's all for the internet because they didn't understand when they came in. The people that's in the comments are not real people. They are there for that one mission, to get you to talk about somebody else. They're going to go in Grump's chat and say something about me. They're going to go in my chat and say something about Katrina. They're going to go in Katrina and say something about. This is why when you speak, if you do speak back to these people, you get overly protective. You make them feel insecure about talking because these are not real people. That's what they're there to do. They need to find a way to infiltrate. Hey, Grunt, man, what's up with this nigga Mo Fat? Hey, Mo Fat, man, what's up with this Katrina? Hey, Katrina, what's up with Ayo? Hey, yo, what's up with this nigga Eric? Eric, what's up with this nigga D Rose? But if you don't understand that, you will come on this internet and you will think, because they say, man, you got the realest YouTube channel ever. I don't know why you fuck with Katrina though. I'm just saying, my nigga, you got it though, man. You got it. you know, I want to give niggas, you know, leeway because, you know, even though you are not only a street nigga, not only a gangster, but a jail nigga, you should be able to pick up on boo game. But when these niggas came out, make no mistake, the reason why all of this shit on a street level is fucked up is because the top niggas came home to nothing. The nigga with the most respect, the most rank, came home with nothing. Nigga come home to the bitch nigga being on top. And all of that real street credit, all them stripes won't get a nigga a dime. No pension, no retirement, no IRA, none of that shit. You just put it in. Destroy the relationship with your family, with your children. So niggas go with the flow. Everybody fucking with the bitch niggas, so fuck it. I'm finna find me a bitch nigga. Tekashi, come on with it. Y'all niggas ain't giving me shit. And this is like, I keep saying this. This is why I have to show respect to the military, at the very least, at, you know, the Rangers, Delta Force, you know, the Green Berets, obviously the Navy SEALs, because you couldn't just fucking cover up for a couple seconds and now you, yeah, welcome. Couldn't just go and knock some unsuspecting shit down or kill a cloud or fucking some plywood and now you, it wasn't no one day thing. How bad you want that shit was tested day for day for day. Fuck that, you know, fraternity bullshit. Them white boys, nothing on. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. Motherfuckers sitting on white boys in them fraternities, they'll nut on a cracker and make the new initiate eat the fucking cracker. And, you know, I gotta say it, my nigga. It's just, and honestly, like I said, I don't even really blame the niggas, man. Niggas wasn't the you know, the most respected because they were smart as fuck. It was about the size of their heart. But a big heart don't mean that you the best leader. And that's I took that shit kind of, you know, deep, man, because I felt like it was intentional. Felt like it was intentional. And I hate when niggas set shit up like that and then hold their hands like, oh no, y'all come, we ain't here for that. What the fuck are you talking about? That would be the same as Jerry Springer having some folks on this show and then they start fighting. Oh no, we ain't here for that, man. We here for the resolution. Ain't nobody there to listen what the fuck Jerry Springer said at the end of the goddamn show. Take care of yourself and each other. Give a fuck what that nigga was talking about. They watch to see the fights and the bullshit. You're not finna tell me no shit about how much you Man, when we gonna stop doing it? Watch these platforms, my nigga. Watch the platforms. One video, they have the video where niggas is on that bitch, not only beefing, but niggas is actually in the same area to beef with niggas. Even if a nigga is on this side of the country, a nigga on that side of the country, niggas is on that bitch to beef. And this is the platform that has the shit. That's exactly what they doing on Clubhouse. Niggas ain't on Clubhouse because they want to hear some knowledge and no shit like that. Niggas want to hear Whack 100 talk to an East Coast nigga and have them niggas beef about niggas' reputation and shit and what the fuck happened at this. And you motherfuckers that run them bullshit ass platforms, which you don't like, and that's the most thorough shit. You niggas think because you are the platform that has the most shit, bullshit of niggas beefing with each other, you think, oh yeah, nobody know who the fuck you is, my nigga. When that shit get to YouTube, niggas is watching for the beef. Niggas ain't watching for who the fuck, who Clubhouse account it came off of. That's another thing you niggas is on, my nigga. Like, you niggas is so confused at what the fuck fame is. You don't give a fuck why the fuck they're watching. Just as long as some eyes is there, oh yeah. You motherfuckers ain't there to see you. They want to hear Whack 100 beef with this motherfucker and that motherfucker. They want to hear Charleston White beef with that motherfucker and that motherfucker. I've asked this multiple times. If that's not what you mean to do, then stop doing it. Stop doing it. But they won't, because that is their fucking blueprint. That is their business model. The business model is black death, black pain means black wealth. How in the fuck can you say that you hate what's happening in the hood when that's the only reason why you got a YouTube check? The only reason why you can charge niggas $20 to get their fucking bullshit ass music posted on your Instagram page. Well, fuck what them goddamn devils is doing. They supposed to do that. From the beginning, it's you niggas who will cut a nigga throat just to get a smell of the fucking devil nuts. Motherfuckers don't got no goddamn integrity. Motherfucker acting like you for some goddamn some black peace. Ain't for no motherfucking peace. If you were black peace, you wouldn't have a pot to piss in. You built your motherfucking home on the dead bodies and destroyed families. Y'all motherfuckers ain't missing what the fuck I'm saying. You ignoring it. Because all that matters is you getting to that level you trying to get to. Then you'll start doing some black, you'll start helping out black people. But until then, just let's get these niggas together, help them fight. And then you talk about how retarded do you sound? You talking about what the white man does, and all your platform is a place where niggas come to argue and beef and tell niggas, I see you when I see you. disgusts me. The number of you niggas who made fucking platforms. I seen some shit last night called a YouTube channel called New York Bloods. There are channels. I'm not even talking about the Trap Lore and the Trap Life Ross and them motherfucking federal agents. War in Jacksonville, war in Memphis. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about motherfuckers have made subsectors of YouTube where you can go and watch niggas, specific niggas beef. They'll keep you up to date on specific niggas beef and have the nerve to talk about we need to stop the violence. But this is the reason why at some point we have to say, if we cannot see your face, we cannot support what you have going on. We need to know who the fuck these people are. We need to be able to see your face and see the way you move on camera so we can see what the fuck is going on. It's all over this motherfucker. I'm talking about motherfuckers have gotten famous, no talent in the fucking first. Do you see? Look at this shit. Look at this shit right here.
Hey, y'all. So I decided that I was going to start wearing my real hair. But when I looked at it, you know, I had a gray hair here, a gray hair there. So me thinking that my hair is strong enough to take chemicals, dude, no, it wasn't. I put the dye on, jumped in the shower, rinsing it out. And as I'm rinsing it out through my hair is steady coming out as I'm rinsing my hair out. Look, it's just falling. Look, it falls out in clumps. Watch. Oh shoot. Look, it's just falling out. And I don't even know. It's like it's melted on the end. Like I don't even know. Look at it. Like I'm over it. Like look all of it.
That right there, it should damn near make your stomach feel nauseous. There have been people who've tried to debate me on whether or not going viral is good or bad. I challenge a motherfucker to show me somebody since 2000, I'll give you 2017. I damn near want to say 15. Show me somebody that went, I said, if you doubt going viral is bad for your career, you would only need to look at Pop Hunter, Kwame Brown, and I said somebody else. Let's just say fucking Spot 'em Got 'em. Fuck it. Let's say that bitch right there. You go viral, everybody's looking. From that point forward, any decline, which there has to be a decline because you are as popular or even more popular than LeBron James. This is a big mistake that those who are not used to the entertainment industry, they will take that minuscule amount of attention, that temporary attention, and say, this is where I'm going to build my home, only to find out midway through laying the foundation to the home that there's no more supplies coming in. You thought you going viral meant, oh, you good forever. And there was motherfuckers saying, well, why would you say Kwame Brown? He's doing good shit for the people. Why would you say Kwame Brown? YouTube just they just shadow ban. They shadow ban. He still be talking about good shit. And that's when you have to just understand that it's motherfuckers that are actually in real life retarded. But you know, stupidity, it has always been like a pet peeve of mine. Like I was talking about going viral. Kwame Brown went viral. Pop Hunter went viral. The nigga who made the song, I'm gonna find you, nigga. You cannot run away. Whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? He went viral. AVYBE went viral. Designer went viral. And we've had, you know, people in between that have went viral. Like the stupid bitch that put the fucking Gorilla Glue in her hair. You know, people start making memes and shit like that. And these chicken shit platforms, I think the first time I saw a platform interview someone who went viral, it was the interview of the Sharkeisha girl. This was a girl who got in a fight with somebody, and I guess I probably saw the video, but there's been so many fucking videos. The fuck? This is why I say, like, people that do interviews with people, it's like, it's just, that's why I wouldn't do that. I would never base my shit on interviews. Like, you're interviewing somebody who got in a fight. She's not Amanda Nunes. She's not Cyborg, Juliana Penna, Holly Holm, or fucking Ronda Rousey. What's the girl? What's the girl? Clarissa Shields. Yeah, I couldn't leave it off without goddamn, you know what I'm saying? She's not them. She's another motherfucker that went viral. The Timothy Simpkins nigga. Interviewing him is pointless. What the fuck? So where did you grow up, Sharkeisha? And the nigga was giving her an interview as if she was like, what the fuck? And that was the first time I saw, like, damn, these platforms is really on some, I don't give a fuck what the fuck, nigga. As long as that shit goddamn, as long as some people looking at that shit, nigga, I'm finna talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, at that point, it's like, yeah, my nigga, like, so obviously we can't trust you because you just going for whatever is clever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's up to date, you'll interview them. No integrity. You doing this shit strictly for the views, strictly for that. And you cannot trust a person like that. You cannot. You can't. That'll be the motherfucker that tell you, dog, I don't give a fuck what the fuck happens with any of my team. I don't give a fuck. We're not talking about it. Man, you know, shit, I'm gonna do it the same way with everybody, man. You know, I'm gonna hold it down, man. So, you know, Young Grump, you know, he was in some shit, and, you know, we gotta treat it like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, you know, Young Grump, what the fuck? And I wish I'm gonna not talk about it. And if a motherfucker say something about it in the comments, I'm gonna tell motherfuckers just kill them. The fuck? That's why entertainment relationships can't last, because, you know, we gotta, you know, we got a job to do. That's a problem. This is your real friend, But you know, it's all business. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. And once again, that's why I set my shit up the way I do, because I feel like a Joe Budden, Rory, Maul situation is inevitable. You're going to have Wallow and Gilly going to go through it. Everybody's going to go through it. So that's why, you know, we handle business the way we handle it. But no, like we don't. That's like I said. This game, it will tear you apart if you become a slave to it. There's no way you're gonna keep relationships and be no internet nigga. Like be no fucking academics had a gun put on them. You know, like, and you just run into the story and shit like that. You know, that's a tactic that maybe you'll use in the beginning, you know, on stories, but you want to get to a point to where you have an audience that fucks with you, to where it's not the stories they're coming for, what you give them. That's what the goal is. And if you niggas out there, you platforms, if you claim that that's what you have, don't talk about anything negative for 1 week. WAC 100, don't say anything about nobody else for a whole week. No beef. No, I'm gonna nigga wait till I catch you. None of that. New York blood niggas. None of it. Matter of fact, don't talk down on a black person for a whole week. No threats towards a black person, no derogatory words towards a black person for a whole week. Say cheese. I'm not going to ask Vlad and Cam Capone and all these, because they're not supposed to give a fuck. They're supposed to look out for their own and eat off the decrepit, the fucking corpses of our community. That's what they supposed to do. We're the fools if we feel they should do anything different. Artists, same thing for y'all. Rappers, for 1 week, nothing negative about another black person. If you cannot do that, you have a problem. If the reason why you can't do that, which it is, if the reason why you can't do it is because you have money to make, then you've just admitted that you are inside of the rap trap. Julio Fulio. Them folk just tried to kill you again. And you, like Young Mozzie, you have to, you know, tell a nigga, y'all fuck niggas ain't no killers for real. Y'all fuck niggas. Knowing that in real life, you scared as fuck, got a lot of anxiety. You know that these niggas around you is not your people. You worrying, trying to keep tabs on your mother, your close people. It's gotten out of hand. It's gotten out of hand. And you can't stop the spiral. Because if you say what you really feel, we know that you not no gangster, my nigga. We've seen you. We've seen you. You not own that like that. you know you're not ready to go nowhere where it actually get physical. You know you're not on that. A lot of you rap niggas, as you know, talk about snitches and Tekashi 6ix9ine and all that shit like that. You niggas know motherfucking well that you're not going to do 20 years. So right there, when you're not going to do 20 years, right there, you're not going and stepping down on shit. You're not doing shit. And that's where this whole thing gets fucked up, because now you have to take this shit all the way to the tip for the people to see in order for you to make money. But you can't take that last step. You can't take that last step because you don't want to do that 20 years. And you're going to go in that bitch and cry and whine. And if they make you have to do it, you will tell on whoever the fuck you have. Y'all niggas is not built like that, which is why this shit is so disrespectful for you niggas to talk like that. I'm going to have to do a whole nother video on what I just seen NBA YoungBoy do. Niggas think that when niggas go to jail, it's crazy. Niggas think that when niggas go to jail, when niggas come home and they be and niggas be looking spooked and shit like that. Niggas be walking a whole nother way. Niggas think niggas is clones and shit. Hell no. Nigga ain't clone. Nigga just seen what it was. You know, Casanova going through that shit right now. You go in that bitch and realize that internet shit is really fake. You know what I mean? Like you realize that, and that's a horrible time to realize it. Tankhead came home and got on the bullshit, and you know, Chael Sonnen said, never back a person into a corner to where the only way out is through you, because now they're fighting for their lives and they'll produce a strength that you never knew. Always give even a coward, give them a way out, allow them to bow out, allow them to submit. When these niggas feel like the Island Boys, I'm not racist, but right now in our community, we have a lot of issues. We have a lot of problems. And I came up in the old days, where your grandma, the edict was, don't bring no other race to this home. But it also was, what happens in this house stays in this house. You don't go to nobody's house saying that you hungry or no shit like that. I feel like with the problems that we're having in our community and these problems running rampant, and we know that it's a mental issue, because all of the problems that we're having, I was just thinking about this today. The issues that we're having, they do not leave. They do not leave our neighborhood. FBG Duck, that shit was targeted and that shit was precise. Ain't no motherfucking, innocent bystanders. Shit was targeted. It was precise. If niggas do get you outside the hood, they coming to get you. Crime runs rampant inside of our neighborhood. Whenever we go to the good neighborhood, all of a sudden we put the seatbelt on, we riding up, letting the motherfucker know out the window, I'm making a left turn, put the blink on, at least 10 feet away from the turn, making the turn with both hands, fix my driver wheel. Nigga in the hood, nigga goddamn just let that bitch out the window. You know what I'm saying? And just so niggas, so there is that whole savage shit and niggas ain't got no mind. That shit is out the window. Cause niggas know exactly what victims they will take. The victims that they will have will be within these parameters. And if another race comes into these parameters, niggas gonna ask multiple questions, a lot more questions than they would ask if it was a nigga. A nigga could be dressed like a good nigga. Nigga will press down on that nigga heavy. So obviously we have a mental issue within ourselves. Say no goddamn niggas retarded and don't give a fuck anybody can get it. That's a fucking lie. Anybody can't get it. Only niggas can get it. So that's the reason why I say I'm not racist, but when I see the Island Boy and all this shit and niggas allowed Tekashi 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers allowed, like, at this, we so sick as a people right now that we so sick as a people. I don't like Island Boys. I don't like people that can watch this shit off and be somebody else tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. Them Island Boys can watch that shit off tomorrow and go into the sunny hills with a skateboard, and them motherfuckers will be all good. They're gonna stop the nigga at the door. No tattoos, none of that. They're gonna stop the nigga at the door. Them motherfuckers can play that shit until they don't want to play it. Let me show you this right here. It's a reason I didn't delete this.
Don't play with that girl because she's not one of them. Yeah, fuck you talking about. Mrs. put that shit on. Fuck you talking about. Period. Pussy that hoe can never. Don't play with that girl because she's not one of them. Yeah, fuck you talking about. Mrs. put that shit on. Fuck you talking about. Period. Pussy that hoe can never.
I don't like shit like that. I don't like shit like that. When I see shit like that, I see the Island Boys, I get offended because you think this is the whole issue. This is the whole fucking problem. This is why a nigga will have an issue. I was telling Max about this. This is why a nigga will have an issue hollering at me about any type of street politics. Nigga, he gonna have an issue with that. Honestly, I think a lot of you niggas did a Google search and went to the fucking store. I don't think you niggas earn not one piece. Not finna come on the internet and ask me shit about nothing. That's the problem. You think you gonna come in the fucking door? That's what it takes? So I have a problem with these people. The nigga, I like Popeye's chicken. I like Popeye's chicken, 5-5. I like Popeye's chicken. When I see that, I see the stupid bitch with the Gorilla Glue. I see the nothing ass bitch in the Walmart talking about, I got my food stamp card. I got my food stamp card. And start twerking. From the beginning of time, if you a skin and grin and do the motherfucking, do the big watermelon smile and fucking Kool-Aid and, well, man, do a dance for yourself. I sure, as long as you do that, like I said, my nigga, it ain't about the racism, my nigga, but that nigga Adam 22, Brad, you know, as I said, these ain't no hell of a, you know, infiltrators. Niggas went through years of fucking, you know, training. And that's the disrespect. That they can send they softest over here and we don't give a motherfuck. As long as it's white, he over here, nigga, I feel good being around you. I don't know. I just feel good being around you. Big homie sent me a video of that nigga Adam 22 calling house phone, the other coon nigga up that bitch. Calling house phone mama a bitch. Now here it is. Maybe that is how that white boy talked to his white friends. But he wouldn't talk to AD like that. I don't 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 give a fuck how hoe a nigga is. I don't like to see no motherfucking no white man motherfucking bear down on him. I don't like that. But you niggas are gonna learn your lesson for entertaining and dancing, skinning and grinning and whatever them other fucking watermelon blackface fucking shows was back in the day. I like Popeye's chicken. I like Popeye. So you just gonna be a fucking character. You're 5'5" and you think they're bringing you on the platform because your life is just so fucking crazy and all this shit is so exciting. My nigga, they laughing at you. That white boy Adam be so motherfucking high, he can't even hide his laughter. And you motherfuckers will go on that goddamn platform and get that motherfucking white boy more passes than a fucking a nigga ask you a question on a panel and immediately, where you at, my nigga? That white boy laughed in your face and called your mama a bitch. I'll tell you, my nigga. Like I said, my nigga, and like I said, that's the reason why I can't go on no whole black folks mission, because there's too much shit going on. Too much shit going on. And you retarded motherfuckers. They use you and then they throw you to the wolves. Leave you right there where the fuck you was at. The only reason they gave you the spotlight, Flavor Flav, the only reason they gave you the fucking spotlight and the resources is because they knew you wasn't going to do nothing productive with it. if it was a fucking chance that you would be one of the people who would be investing into the new Black Wall Street. Motherfucker would hide your shit so deep down on YouTube, it'd be pointless to upload shit. This is why it makes me mad. It make me mad, dog. It make me mad. You know, shout out to Tony DeLearman, TD Hip Hop Media. Shout out D-Rose. Shout out Supremely Black Podcast. Shout out Eskimo Shawty. Shout out Eric the Longshoreman. But one of the biggest fucking weapons that we have is Black women like Katrina. Because we have, you know, niggas who will talk that, you know, that good talk. But when we have an example on that side of this, and that's why they work so hard to make sure that her shit doesn't get where it needs to be. I've seen her reinvent herself multiple fucking times, run circles around motherfuckers when it comes to creativity, productivity, investing into themselves. And I watched. I sit and watch. The work that has to go into getting that shit to the masses. And there's no other reason. Like, this is what I do. This is what I do. Promote shit. I mark. This is what I do. I've never had to work this hard on any channel I've ever been a part of. Never. It's never happened. This is how we know what the real threat is. Maybe it is the black man, but it's a black man that comes from a black woman. As long as the black woman, as they see it, is the stupid bitch with the fucking Gorilla Glue and the fucking, I got my food stamp card. As long as that's what they see, then you can have civil unrest. This is how shows like Fresh and Fit, them, man, like, and you know, man, dog, you know, like I said, I ain't got no issue with no, you know, racism or nothing like that. But my people are sick right now. And these people are going into our neighborhoods, bringing people, putting people on camera strictly to laugh at them. AD, you sitting up, I'm telling you, this the shit y'all got going on. Y'all sit up under these motherfuckers, Lord Jamal, Godfrey. Y'all motherfuckers will put up with these goddamn white boys just as long as y'all coming up. But then when you get fucked over, you want everybody to ride with you and shit like that. AD, I got some hope for you, because I got some hope. I got some hope. Don't let us down, my nigga. Don't let us down, my nigga. Like I said, I'm disgusted, man. I'm disgusted. And you know, a show that was as important as Social Dilemma, me and Katrina on Conversation We podcast, we did a review on the movie the documentary Social Dilemma. And that right there was just all the evidence that you need to know that they are if we're using the word mind control, that's what they're doing. Mind control would be showing you this and making you view the world this way. That would be mind control. I think a lot of the issues that we have is our image, the image that we have of a thing. When we think of MK Ultra, we think of heads getting cut open and all this and fucking, you know, zombies and shit like that. When it can be as simple as only allowing for you manosphere niggas, because I'm truly confused. And I've told Katrina this. I'm truly fucking confused at how you niggas. I am the founder, fearless leader of the Men Too movement. And the way that you niggas are on your fucking social media, on your YouTube, and every fucking post is about how horrible the woman is and how much of a prize you are. Why in the fuck would you have to have a fucking wall full of that shit? It will be the equivalent of what the fuck the man name? Warren Buffett making posts about being rich all day. What the fuck? If a nigga made them posts like that, or let's say it's a nigga who wants us to believe he has money, one of these Cash App or these Forex traders, that one of the biggest ways that you know that they scam is because they continue to ask you for your Cash App tag. Obviously, business ain't that good, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get that. I don't get how you. I don't get it. I'm honestly, real talk. I don't get it. There's no reason for you to hate women. No reason. Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with white girls, but I don't fucking post about how much better, you know what I'm saying, the women of color are than white women. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, like, stop that shit. And like I said, I think this is what we have to start doing, dog. Like, stop the fake shit. Stop. Say cheese. Stop making posts about, oh, we lost another one. And when you post Slim 400 dying, and then the next post you post the nigga who said he killed him. I can't see that, Ty. You gotta go to the Instagram. Stop. You don't give a fuck about niggas dying, my nigga. You love when niggas die because that's when you get paid the most. Stop the fucking cap. That's my problem. My nigga, you don't hate women. You don't hate women. You hate that you're alone. Stop. I don't understand that shit because, like, niggas is grown. Why in the fuck would a grown person have to go online? How in the fuck would how would the internet help you with your problem? My nigga, when I was in the street, I didn't make no fucking posts. I didn't make no fucking posts about no shit. I'm outside. Why the fuck? Like why the fuck would I be like I'm outside? Why would I be posting on? I didn't get on the internet until I got out the street and started, pushing this shit full speed like this. Why in the fuck would you be? You're not in the entertainment industry. You don't get paid from the internet. Why in the fuck are you putting all this energy on the internet? To me, that says, like, because you will be the type of nigga that say, I don't give a fuck if nobody like my post. I like my shit. Ha ha ha. Man, I know I probably ain't gonna get that many of them, but if you fuck with me, man, put a one in the comment section. Oh yeah, my nigga, you lame as fuck. Like I said, and I think that's another issue we have. A nigga, like the nigga, that's one of the biggest things. Like a nigga, the 5'5" nigga, now when it come to cripping, that nigga's the motherfucking like motherfuckers going in his comment section. Man, this nigga over here say he a crip, man. Is he real? How the fuck with this? You know what I'm saying? This nigga was talking about Popeye's chicken, a fucking cat, and his grandma. How in the fuck would he be the fucking standard of what the fuck is real and what's not real? Niggas that do shit like that, when they 5'5" and all this other shit, and they do all that, that shit really say something totally different to me. When niggas move like that, how you see it when you see it, D-Rose?
What it do, bro?
What's the word, man? Talk to me.
Man, listen. You ain't saying nothing but the truth, my boy.
Man, I'm telling you, dog. This shit done got crazy out here, man. Like,
I can't even use the word crazy, man. People really just there. You know what I'm saying? People really out here and doing real losses. You feel me? And it's in the real sense, it's just like, as you saying, it's like the only time that they hold shows is shit gonna pop. And just, if somebody died, you feel me?
More definitely.
They got no real message, bro. You can talk this that you talking about right now, and ain't nothing gotta happen, and it's still gonna be real, you feel me?
That's right. That's exactly right.
But they can't rock like you rock, you feel me? It's just way different, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to, you know what I'm saying, had to do what I had to do, but
yes, sir.
At the same time, man, you got to be in there. You got to be in the keep playing press, stepping on a nigga neck.
Man, you know how we gonna do it, man. You know how we gonna do it. Like I said, we waiting on you, man. We waiting on you to pop back out. You know, I know you gotta handle business, and as soon as you jump back out, you know what it is.
Come on, I got something. We got something coming tomorrow, man. You know.
Oh man, already, man. You ain't playing around with that shit, man.
At the end of the day, man.
Oh, definitely.
You gotta keep pushing, you feel me?
Real talk.
Like, whatever it is.
Real talk.
So they look at them, I'm gonna pop my shit real quick. Them 109 subscribers, we way over there. I'm gonna have to get bro update on some other
Okay, I got you. I'm shorting the nigga. I'm shorting the nigga on this bitch, man.
I'm gonna tell you some of the updates shit, man.
Yeah.
Keep pushing, man.
You already know.
Everything you doing, man, from the men's to the big facts or whatever you do, man. The real nigga need to hear your message, man. I ain't put my niggas in the penitentiary on your message, you feel me?
Yeah, we need.
We gonna keep pushing, you feel me?
Just like that. Just like that. I appreciate that, man. Let me know it. I'm waiting on you.
All right, for sure, bro.
All right. But yeah, like I said, and I feel that, man, and you know, dog, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed to have real people from every walk of life around me, because obviously there's gonna come a day. We've already had, lame niggas speak out. And it's funny whenever niggas make videos about me and shit like that. It never needs a response, and I wanna keep it that way. Say Cheese, Charleston White, Whack 100, New York Bloods, whoever it may be. One thing we will not stand on over here is drama and beef. Sometimes you niggas do need to be called out, but I don't like doing it because that can be, but I would never put that in no title. I ride on the white boys as they need to be rolled on whenever they need to be rolled on. But we don't build off of beefing with no YouTubers. We don't beef with no rappers. It's not gonna be no, that nigga said that. We not doing that, my nigga. I really feel like me going back and forth with a motherfucker would just destroy any type of, you know what I'm saying? It's never gonna be no real street nigga, no real gangster that's gonna tell you, no weathered gangster that's gonna tell you that it can't happen to him, because what comes with being a real street nigga, no matter what, bandana or not, it don't, like, real street nigga, real gangster, you done seen enough situations to where the nigga who had the ups was not the nigga that went home. That's not the nigga that went home that night. Oh, man. And this, man, I've been waiting all night for you, my nigga. Speak the goddamn word, nigga. What the hell took you so long? God damn it.
You was cooking, man. I couldn't interrupt the show, man. I was
okay,
lucky, man. You was keeping it in.
Okay. Talk to it, man. If y'all don't know, that is big homie Hard Mims. Hard Mim on the line. Hard, tell us something good, man. We've been trying to wait on this good news. Tell us something.
I heard you talking about the gangsters out, not influencing, doing the right thing, and pretty much fucking up our mental, and the OGs is helping us from the streets. But I got help from a person that I reached out to, and he supported me, and he showed me love, and that person was you. When I took my adventures away from the streets and was going more into the regular life, you helped me there. You always supported a motherfucker. You never looked down on me. You took my calls. You answered my texts. Every time I needed something, you was there. You gave me the right encouragement to help me transition, fucking up all the time.
Real talk.
On the right thing. I moved away from Arizona, being my lady. I found love. I followed the 3 S's, and that was very important. You know what I'm saying? I went from snorting powder all night and drinking and around bitches in the strip club and the whole nine. It was exciting.
Yes, it was.
This life ain't for me. I ain't going nowhere.
Real talk.
Sobriety, the motherfucking solitude. Solidarity. I stayed to myself. I just stayed down.
Yep.
Lord brought me a great woman. She understood everything I was going through. It just blossomed. I came out here. I got a good job, on my feet. I called you the other day, and I was like, man, pray for me, man. I'm applying for this new job, which is a better establishment. I did everything the legit way. I put down my little past experiences, my criminal history. I gave my own piece. I didn't cheat on the piss test. I gave my fingerprints. And the Lord, he was looking after you, God. He blessed me with a better gig, with a better opportunity. You know what I'm saying? To get out here and live my life the right way.
Man, that man, we just had JR on, and he on the road right now. He won't be back in until the day before Christmas. He out there working, grinding right now. Man, when I hear niggas is actually making real change, actually stepping up, I think that's so important, because And I think that your story is so important when you was in the strip club, in the club, you know what I'm saying, hitting the bag, having fun. There won't be no nigga. That's what I'm saying. We don't have to lie to make the truth be the truth. Ain't no question about it. When nigga was out there in the world, that shit was way more fun. You know what I'm saying? That shit was like, it was that for real. Like, it was really fun outside. But at some point, you have to realize that this shit is gonna continue to be fun until you look like the old niggas that's walking outside the club trying to pick up cans, trying to pick up cigarette butts and shit like that. If you stay in the street, you are going to become the people that are in the street. So right now, you are the niggas that are your age in the street. When you was younger, you were those little niggas that were in the street. As you get older, you'll be those older niggas in the street. And there is no just bossed up old nigga in the street. It's not possible. You're not going to be bossed up. You're going to continue to lose your progress.
Yeah, the streets have an expiration date. And I see a lot of motherfuckers expiration date hit and they wasn't ready. So I kind of
real talk.
And I was like, man, people get shot because the gun laws relaxed in Arizona. Well, 2020, the month of January, there was 30 murders in the month of January. You know what I'm saying?
In Arizona?
30 murders. So I had to leave. I ain't gonna say I was shook, but I was shook, my nigga. I'm out of here, bro. I'm not trying to be a statistic. I have to beat my expiration date.
Hold on, you said, hold on. Hold on. You said that was Arizona?
In Arizona, January 2020 was 30 murders, 31 days.
Dog, that's so crazy because I didn't even know Arizona was rocking like that. And it seemed like, tell me this, how long you lived in Arizona? Huh? 22 years.
Yeah.
So have you noticed a increase in violent crimes, or has it always just been like that?
It's been a little while, but in the last 3-4 years, 2017, 18, it's been like drill music, like Chicago.
That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. That's crazy.
Because it's a tourist. The rap trap, the corporations go out there for the Super Bowl and the college and shit like that. So they really can't promote this nationally because it's going to lose all their white man endorsements. But it's the cartel out there. The cartel leaving people in ditches. It's real out there.
Do they? Tell me when did fentanyl hit in Arizona?
Fentanyl hit Arizona in 2016.
Damn.
2016, because the real shit was jugging, and they had the country lockdown, so they had to do what they had to do. The Mexicans got the plug on the fentanyl. They were selling them $20 for 30. My cousin's son-in-law, he went to Mexico. He did the fentanyl for the first time in Mexico, a real one. He came back up to Arizona. He took the fentanyl. That was his last taco. He went in the room 20, 30 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? Stepson is dead. One of my partners, he brought him on his birthday. He didn't know the bag of powwow had fentanyl in it. Him and his homeboy sniffed the fentanyl. They died instantly. I was at the job. The girl in there smoking fentanyl on the foil, she started having a convulsion. She started having a seizure. We got to call the ambulance to get her out of there. I got plenty of stories out there. The fentanyl crazy, man.
And it hit in 2016?
Yeah, 2016. They don't even want the real shit no more. They want
That's what the fuck I'm hearing. I watched the show that they were calling it. I think they were calling it blues. Something called blues, and the blues is supposed to be fake perks.
Yeah.
And then Brim, he was telling me something about like the fentanyl is like a grain of salt, and like you bust that bitch down. You know what I'm saying? And so it's easy to overdose on it because it's so potent.
You know, you break it down to 6 pieces, you know, you don't know which piece of the pill got the most fentanyl in it.
Damn.
You gotta be as little as possible, and they got smart out there. They found out if you smoke it, it's a less chance of ODing, whatever the fuck. They smoked it out there now, man. You know, my ex was on that shit. I had to go ahead and listen to you and do a movement. I had to realize I have to love myself more than I love being an addict. You know, we both were addicts. She had her drug, I had my drug. I was tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I had to wake up. And I seen you talking about it in the 3S's. I was like, damn, I think I'm not crazy. This is the right thing to do.
Dog.
When you do the right thing, the world will make you think you're crazy because there's so much evil and fucked up shit going out there. They make you think you're crazy because you want to do the right thing.
Dog, and I think that's the biggest blessing of AO Nation as a whole, is that is the one thing that I think everybody has in common, that everybody was damn near an outcast in their respective home. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will have you thinking that the way that you're thinking is wrong. And because you've been battered as far as being in the street, fucking with whatever, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers might have a lower view of you, or a lower perspective of who you are. But the crazy part is, just as soon as you let go of that anchor, you rise up faster and harder than anybody else that's there, because they've already reached their peak. The only reason why you guys are even close to each other is because you're at rock bottom. Your rock bottom is extremely close to their peak. As soon as you let go of that anchor, when you start, it's like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be. But they love that time. They love the time where they have the chance to look at the top of your head. They love that viewpoint. They love to be, because a lot of the time, these people knew that you were above them. They had a problem from the very beginning. They had an issue with you being you. You just being you. This motherfucker think he the shit. This motherfucker, all that right there. You know what I'm saying? And so when you drop down a little bit, they just love to see you down there, because you're the person that they had to look up at all this time. So they just love to look down on you. You know what I'm saying? But soon as you let go of that anchor and you start to rise, you like, y'all two will be so far apart from each other to where you will feel pity onto them. Because it's like, I was down because I had an anchor. Why in the fuck was you that low? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing holding you back. Why in the fuck was you that low? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that's a blessing, man. And I love it. Shut the fuck up. I love the fact that we continue to have these stories, and I want to have more of these stories from AO Nation members. Hard, you know, we're gonna continue to support you. We're gonna continue to show you love. And I'm hoping that, you know, with this job, you can, same thing with Eric the Longshoreman. I'm hoping that we can create a network of people to where we can help each other out. So when we have somebody in the nation that is, you know, they came out of the depths of whatever had them, it could be a relationship, it can be dope, whatever it is that has them down bad, whenever they come out of that and they're ready to truly, you know, start their life back up, I want to have people like you and, you know, JR, Eric the Longshoreman, that can put people in positions. Obviously, you know, motherfuckers don't feel like they can start a job at the top, but I'm hoping that, you know, niggas can give motherfuckers an opportunity to you know, restart their lives. So that's love. So you still in you ain't in Arizona no more, is it?
Okay, it's been about 2 years. 2 years this May. of this merch.
Okay. Like I said, we'll get that information, man. What else you want to tell the people, man? We finna jump up out of here. We got a big day tomorrow.
I want to say about what's his name, AVYBE? That's the guy's name.
Yeah, AVYBE. Yeah. I got. Hold on. Let me play the video first. Hold on.
But you have to see them O Block dudes.
Hold on. Let me play the video so they can see. Because I didn't even really watch this shit yet.
That thing was to poke his eyes out because you can't grab no gun if you can't see. You know what I'm saying? So I poke his eyes out. I let loose of the.
This is fucking. This is fucking. I had to block this shit out so that Vlad wouldn't try to block the video. I might not even need to try to play this shit because he might have the audio. That nigga might have a whole audio tag down. But this shit is funny as fuck. I wanted y'all to hear this though. This is OJ the Juice Man on Vlad. Also, my list about the five trap Mount Rushmore was Gucci, Gotti, Rocco, OJ the Juice Man, and who was the fifth one? Gucci, Gotti, Young Scooter. Those are the 5 months. I'm talking this when we talking about straight, and the honorable mention was Future. When we talking about this straight trap shit, like what niggas was listening to in the trap, you could have put Young Ralph on there. I'm talking about this straight trap shit. You know what I mean? Like that's the 5 hits, and we can debate that later. But I just want to say that.
That thing was to poke his eyes out because you can't grab no gun if you can't see. You know what I'm saying? So I poke his eyes out. I let loose of the part of the scrap I had. I poke his eyes out like, hey, whoop de whoop. But come to find out, he was in field. He's like,
I poke his eyes. You gotta see him when he doing it. I poke his eyes. That shit was so funny to me, dog. All right, let me get the AVYBE clip. Let me get the AVYBE shit. All right. Okay. All right. So obviously we couldn't play that clip. I don't know what the fuck happened. And we might have to talk about it. Like I said, this whole I don't feel like I can say nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like I can say shit else about this shit. It's like until we get niggas to stop everything that they doing, the shit is gonna continue. Like what the fuck else could a nigga say? But go ahead, because I'm hearing that is King Von's homeboy or something like that. What?
You know, all them niggas, Von, all them niggas, bro. Duck, this nigga, they some real life gangsters. They some real life hitters. What the fuck you think gonna happen? They gonna go to Yale and go to college? Two things gonna happen. They gonna go to jail or them niggas gonna die. If you don't wanna die, leave the life. I feel bad for the loss of life, but you out there gang banging.
Real talk.
Gang banging. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm a big ass man. I'm scared of these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? You don't have sympathy because he a rapper? Man, I'm not no evil ass nigga, but that's what you call an occupational hazard.
Woo!
150, I didn't feel bad. You know what the fuck the consequences was.
Yep. That's right.
Young niggas out here all across America, the Fulios, the young aces, dude, if you go out there, you gangbanging, you have to catch one. That's when the streets gonna expire your motherfucking Social Security number.
And this is what I want to, and because obviously, you know what, because I like I said, I do not see anything wrong with gang banging because all of that is objective. And in some people's eyes, you know, the Black Panthers, you know, they said one man's terrorist is another man's hero. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's nothing wrong with gang banging. Because that's just another word, you know what I'm saying? So if we say tribe, if we say gang, if we say community, I don't care about that. What I'm talking about is there's nothing wrong with it. The only issue is that we only have a short temper and go straight for the jugular when it's us. If we had this same mentality, pointed in a different direction, this would be revolutionary. But because of the people that are victimized and targeted, it's genocide. You know what I'm saying? So this is self-genocide. So I don't, like I said, I don't see anything wrong with being proud of where you're from, being proud of your group, of your community. The only issue that we're having, we're not reading the room. If we were reading the room, we would be able to see.
We calling the wrong people. You said that was 4 days ago.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with it, but if you're out here living a certain life, I can't feel sorry for you that you're doing this. You brag about how y'all kill niggas, and when you get smoked, I'm supposed to feel sorry. You just took the other man's life for a record, bro. Y'all running around guns and pictures, struggling people.
Exactly.
So you gotta get the energy that you put out, you'll get it right back in.
And that's exactly. That is exactly right. If you do not want this fate, you step back and say, hey, man, I'm good on that, man. I'm going over here and I'm going to push for positivity because this is what you get with this right here. And as young men, we do think a lot of us don't even come into our sanity until we're in our 30s. But once again, we have to read the room and see that every time you look up, it is another nigga getting killed. So that means if you still see, and you know, this is the big problem. The big problem is if these niggas were ignorant or naive to the fact that the real enemy is that motherfucker, them motherfuckers in that goddamn courtroom, it'll be something different. But the fact that we can get our shit together when we're in a certain building, when we go to a certain state in the feds, when we're in a certain situation where we might be outnumbered, then we can put the goddamn bullshit beef to the side. This is why I feel like the internet is full of agents that their job is to go in Yellow Beezy's comments and go into Mo3's comments and make them want to say something about the other. Because every street nigga knows that the true enemy is those people in the courtroom, every one of them. Those people in the courtroom is the enemy. That police officer is the enemy. But you don't speak about that until, man, these folks trying to kill me. And we don't want to hear no shit, my nigga. We don't want to hear no shit about niggas, the fucking COs and shit and how the system railroaded you, nigga. You want a motherfucker to give a fuck because now you the one going through it? Nigga, you wasn't out this bitch riding on them. You went out this bitch saying that it's on site with them. Nigga. Multiple niggas, your ops that went through this fucking system and got railroaded and grabbed up and disrespected and demanded. You didn't stand up for that motherfucker. You laughed at him and told him to fucking comply. You thought it was funny when he got fucked over by that system. Now you in the system and now everybody supposed to be all pro-black? Are you serious? You retarded motherfucker? And that's the shit I'm talking about. There's a reason why these easy to bend, easy to fold, easy to mold ass niggas is the motherfuckers at the top. Kodak Black, NBA Youngboy, Tekashi, so on and so forth. Rowdy Rich, Lil Baby. You have to have LeBron James. The reason why it was niggas that were better than Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan was the greatest of all time, is because Michael Jordan could be controlled. And I feel like the system, when they tell you I go to high school, college, and you got to do that whole shit, it's so that you can be properly, what's the word? What's the word when they, indoctrinated. Yeah, you got to be properly indoctrinated. When they find out this is a good one, look at his mama. You can't say they didn't say that about LeBron James. You can't say they didn't say that about him. Like, we know we can mold him. But friend the mother, force out the father. So now whatever the father say, no matter how true it is, man, he wasn't there.
He was 15, 16, talking about his mom was on drugs and the coach had to do this. He was 15 years old when people that tell that story.
There it is.
He was only out there with a fucked up ass mama and no daddy playing basketball.
Yep.
Jalen Rose, all type of people.
Yep. And that's how they find out who's gonna run the world. Far long have been the times since presidents had anything to do with the fucking black community.
Hey, yo, not Tim Trump, I gotta go. Hey, yo, I love you.
Hey, love, hey, Hard, I'm gonna talk to you in a minute, my nigga. Love. All right.
Let me know what you call me.
I got you. It's on. All right. Yeah, that's Hard, man. And it's a lot of love to Hard. I love, members. Queen B, Honey, Yennefer, she's always, she's always on top of me about that, that healthy shit, eating shit, you know what I'm saying, heavy. And that's why I feel like it really does take a whole community to even push one person up, because you go through so many different, emotions in a day. Whenever everything that's coming in is positivity, nobody's asking you, do you want to go to the club? Nobody's asking you, let's go block. I'm going to say this to you. You start to set up a lifestyle that, dog, that nigga Shaka, look what Shaka did. Look, the other night when I went down there, and I never posted that video either, when that damn police officer had pulled that goddamn fire out on that damn white man in that truck at the gas station and shit. Shaka got on the goddamn phone and said, ain't you supposed to be changing your schedule, sir? You know what I'm saying? It was some real shit. And it's like, man, like with shit like that, when people hold you accountable like that, and that's your team, you don't have anybody that's coming in with anything. You could find yourself maybe wanting some people from your past. You want them to be around to see how great you've become. You just have to, you got to do the math. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do the math. Like I've said from the beginning, some people do not know that they're possessed by demons. They don't know that their only job is to confuse and distort the way that you think and throw you off. and as I'm saying this, I don't think I'm stubborn, but you know what I'm saying? I do feel like if I feel like I can fix somebody, I feel like I can fix them. But sometimes you got to do the math. But honestly, when you have this type of shit coming at you from every angle, that nigga Tyrone, he, you know, he's on a different level. That's a, like I said, that's not no regular nigga. That nigga's on a different level. And some stories that he might point out to me, I might not fully understand, but that is your ascension when you go from, I know everything about this street shit, know everything about this entertainment shit and all that, when you have people that bring different shit. And that, and sometimes we can see that and be like, you know, you can pull away from it because this is what you know already. I believe that I have built a system around me that is positive and productive. And you know, I like I said, you know, you got to make decisions. You got to make decisions, and sometimes I'm a competitor. I'm a competitor. I was raised in I was raised, I wasn't born in the 90s. I was raised in the 90s. When Wankster came out, I was in middle school. When the Great Depression came out, I was 13 years old. I used to get dropped off at the Springdale Mall movie theater while my mom would work, and we would go. I would go in there and watch movies all day until she came and got me. This is why I learned how to, you know, talk to girls and stuff like that. That's why and you know, I don't mind, because you still, even if you go over there, you won't find a nigga that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is hard pressed to fuck with me when it come with that dress and shit. But honestly, what made me so much flyer than niggas over here in Baldwin County was the fact that I had a hard connect to Mobile. I'm saying all that to say that I came up in a time where it wasn't no question if you were going outside and playing with your cousins all day, competing all day. That's why I come from this. So that's why this new shit with everybody just give up and see who can give up the best, that shit is weird to me. I came up competing. So to lose, that shit means something. You know what I'm saying? That shit means something, especially when it's something that you feel like you can do. But at 30 plus, you might have to learn when to cut bait. Cut bait and push forward. Especially when you feel like if you don't, you're going to fuck around and sit in this spot too long, and you're going to miss your opportunity to get down river. I'm blessed Every day I get blessed with something new that my team has done. With this team I have, I do not know nobody in hip hop media that can fuck with us. We have everything that we need to be number one. Fuck the top three. I'm talking about number one. I don't see these niggas fucking with us. I just gotta make it official. I just gotta make it official. And some stuff is not for the internet. Some stuff is not for the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to the Patreon, you get a better look at what's going on behind the scenes. But some stuff is not for the internet. I beat the pills. I beat the street. I beat being locked up. I want to say I beat STD, but I did have chlamydia. You know what I'm saying, like when I was like 24. But like you don't know that you have chlamydia. Like you know you got it from when the bitch goes or whatever the fuck. I never got burnt either. But I beat that shit. Like I really beat it. But leaving people behind is just not something I do. Not something I do. But dog, loyalty, man. Loyalty means so much to me, dog. It means so much to me. This is why, I don't look at this shit like just my job, man. Goddamn D-Rose, we had a situation, we gotta talk about it. I don't give a fuck about being biased. The fuck? Like, we're not doing this shit for them. Are you serious, my nigga? Like, this is home team. I don't give a fuck about you need to treat everybody the same. How am I gonna treat everybody the same? Like, what the fuck? This is the team. Loyalty means something to me, my nigga. It means something to me. It always has. It always has. But honestly, at this juncture, I honestly have too much shit to do. I have too much shit to do. And I cannot carry. One thing about this team is that everybody works. Everybody works. Every person on my team works. Everybody. There's no question. There's no, the fuck are you gonna get up and do tomorrow? Everybody works. When everybody is working, you don't mind pitching in because they working. But when you have to work for somebody, that shit, I think I'm getting too goddamn personal right there. Let me go and cut it off. But like I said, love. Hey, we working regardless, everything is downhill from here. We going to work. Go to the Patreon. Go to the Patreon. I'm going to post the actual official paperwork for this Ftn Bae case. Really proud. I want to say shout out to OTF Doodie Lo for remaining professional throughout this whole situation, allowing us to do what we had to do over here. There were times within this that I was, having to work, and he was professional the whole time. Understood what we was doing, what we wanted to get done, and he worked with us. And we kept that under wraps. I felt that was necessary that we kept it under wraps so that it wouldn't fuck up the integrity of what we were actually trying to do. We pushing full speed. If you go to the Patreon, you will have the official paperwork on that side of our offensive on Ftn Bae. Shout out to Big Homie in Child Protective Services for everything that he's done. Nobody has to motivate me. I'm motivated because I feel like we can do something. If I felt like I was trying to kill racism, I wouldn't do that. I pick my battles. I specifically picked this case for a reason. Our evidence was immense. Only way I felt like we could lose this situation was if they came out and said, fuck you niggas. You know what I'm saying? So love, love, love. I appreciate everybody who came through on the PayPal and Cash App. We will be going live tomorrow. I will be letting y'all know tomorrow when we're having I don't know about the telethon. I'll let you know when we having the mock Men Too press conference, where you will be able to call in and give 3 or 5 questions so we can practice for the press conference. So we in that tomorrow. Love, love. Y'all know what the fuck we doing over here, nigga. We grinding, we working. Shout out to the whole moderator staff. This is a celebration. I'm proud of everybody. Shout out to Queen B, the lovely Yennefer, for all of the good work that she does behind the scenes and all of the great connections that she makes on our behalf. And you will be seeing her on screen very soon. We're going to work, my nigga. We ain't playing.